Vigits, yo, what's up, guys? What's going on? Hope y'all doing well. Good game. Good game. Man, this was a good game. The score was indicative of both teams being at the top of the top three best teams in the world, easily. And it showed. It showed during the game. It showed with the score. Because I really didn't want City to go into Madrid and just trash them with a 4-5-6-0. I did not want to see that. There was no need to see that. Because then what's the point of watching the second leg? You know what I mean? Like, there's no point for me at that. If that would have happened, also something to talk about, right? For people, that would have been it for me. What's the point of watching? I still would have watched it, but not with the same enthusiasm that we're all looking forward to, because that's anyone's game at this point. People might think like, oh yeah, City are gonna completely dominate over there, and it's gonna be it could be a complete spanking of Madrid. It could happen, but that's when Madrid plays the best, I think. That's when Madrid plays the best. It's one of the few teams, if not the only team, that's able to play under that pressure and come back. I don't mean that 1-0, 2-0 and they're coming back from that. No, coming back from like they did today. Today was indicative of that. Today showed that Madrid are amazing at playing under that pressure and know how to defend and just buy their time slowly, looking for that opening. I mean, this is not the first time. I'm not saying this is the first time they did that. They're known to do that. They've always done that, and they did it today brilliantly, because that first half, it was all City. They were playing their game. I mean, the way City always played, just kings of retention, giving you a complete breakdown of how to control the ball. You saw 2-3 minutes at a time with them holding the ball and Madrid not seeing anything of the ball. That was pure class. But that's the thing. I think that was done strategically, just buying their time. And the crowd didn't get it, and the crowd should be aware of this by now. That's what Madrid do when they're playing against teams like City. And I get that you're at home, the crowd, you want your team to be, on the forefront. You want them to be attacking. You want goals, especially the first half, especially from a team from Madrid. You need to score. You need to score in the first half. There's no excuses, and that's really hard. That's really hard to play under that pressure. But Madrid could do it. And so I was stunned. I was kind of taken aback when I saw the goal from Vinicius. Just because, wait, where did that come from? Because Madrid weren't playing, weren't in the game. All they were doing, just parking the bus. Mourinho just parking the bus, just waiting. And that brilliant play from Benzema, Carvajal, and Camavinga, man, without breaking his stride, just all the way carrying that stamina, the strength, the force behind that play, and laying it off to Vinicius. And Vinicius really surprised me with that strike. It almost seemed like I'm not really too sure. Wasn't really convinced that he wanted to do that on purpose, but he did it, and he got off an amazing rocket shot towards the upper 90. Really good goal. I almost celebrated. Let's just put it that way. I almost celebrated. And then after that, Madrid came back into the game. Wouldn't say they were completely dominating the game or in complete possession of the game, because City were still possessing the ball, but you could tell City needed a breather after that. They needed to regroup, meaning they needed the first half to be over and get back, and Guardiola needed to really strategize and see what they were going to do for the second half. They needed to take a break, because that goal shook them. They weren't expecting that. I don't think they were expecting that. They were in complete possession. They were knocking on the door. But that's the thing. Were they knocking on the door with that possession that they had in the first 30 minutes? I don't think so. Because there was no clarity in City's attack. It was just long shots and headers. Rodri was the closest shot that they had to scoring a goal. That was the closest. That was the most dangerous play that they had. After that, KDB had a shot as well. I thought it was a rather easy save for Courtois. Haaland had a shot, but it was blocked by I don't know who. I think it was Rudiger or Carvajal maybe. There was a header also, but that was it. But again, there was a lot of that going on that you thought at some point they're going to score. It's going to be a header. It's going to be a long shot. I mean, that's how they eventually did score. But Madrid were so organized in the back and did not let up. There was no moment of inattentiveness. It was constantly concentrating on that zonal marking. The only man-to-man I would say was Carvajal and Grealish, which did a really good job at just nullifying Grealish. Grealish is normally floating on the left-hand side cutting in towards his right, but Carvajal did a really good job also mentally getting into his head, because Grealish was losing his shit. I thought he played good. I thought Carvajal did a really good job. Even Rodrigo, I was surprised. He had a really good game. I thought he had this is the first time I'm saying Rodrigo had a good game that I've seen him play. Maybe you guys, Madrid fans, like, oh, he always plays good. Like, I just don't get how someone that's been there for so many years. I'm not getting into that, but he had a good game. He had a really good game. Rodri, also speaking of Man City, he had a good game. I thought he was their best player, even though he gave a ball away to Vinicius, and which could have been resulted in the goal if it wasn't for Diaz. Really good clearance from Diaz. That if Diaz wouldn't have taken that chance, because I know a lot of defenders probably wouldn't have taken that chance. That was past Ederson. Ederson wasn't going to get to that. Benzema was right there just to tap it in, and you know he's not going to miss that ball. Like I said, Camavinga, I think, man of the match, best player for Madrid, even though he's the one that committed the mistake in giving the ball away, that 50-50 divided ball, and KDB with a wicked shot. What a goal! What a goal! That was something else. That goal was something else. Vinicius also, of course, can't leave him out. I thought he had a really good duel. He got past Kyle Walker, not a lot, but there were moments that he got past. He got the best of Kyle Walker. Madrid, guy doesn't know how old he is. He still thinks he's in his 20s or something. Really good game from him. So it's interesting, like, what's gonna happen over there? Like, who has the advantage here? You would think City has the advantage, but there's no goal advantage. Who has the closest possibility to winning this game? And for me, I would say Madrid. I almost said City, right? No, Madrid. I think Madrid have the slightest advantage, only because City have been trying for so many years. And now City are playing at home, and they are so obligated. Madrid is like, look, man, we're getting Bellingham. We got that, what's a Hendrick or something? Been hearing rumors, I don't know how true it is, but if Guardiola doesn't win this year, he's leaving next year, right? So there's all this pressure that's going on. The pressure's on City. The pressure's on City, and Madrid is kind of like, we just got to go and play our game. That's it, you know. And I don't know. I don't want to be too quick to say that City. Something tells me that City are going to win this. They're confident. They're confident because of the season, you know, what kind of season they're having with the Premier League, and that's going to carry on onto the Champions League. But Madrid, I mean, Madrid is like, they're the kings of Champions League. It should be interesting, and I'm pumped. I'm not going to be able to watch the entire game because I have to work that day, but I'm looking forward to that. Thank you so much, guys. That's all I got for today. Thank you so much, as always, for watching videos, and of course, stay tuned for future videos, and I will catch you in the next match. Tschüss.